instalment of the Marbula One unofficial fan podcast. I am one of your hosts, unnamed for privacy reasons. Let's call me Hills.
Hi, welcome. I am Jay, unnamed for privacy reasons. And we know we're a few weeks late from the start of the season, so let's get cracking quickly.
Wait, you forgot me. I am Mark, also unnamed for privacy reasons. And in today's podcast, we will go over the race 1 at the Savage Speedway.
Let's look at the track with 13 turns and with some great elements such as the jump, which can really change the race. With a track length of 12.41 metres, there is no reason to complain. The barrier could cause some crazy problems, but who knows? The jump is going back can cause some immense speed.
This is where we enjoy a close qualifying. Off first was the hosts with the Savage Speeders. With Speedy, he got a terrible time of 31.20 seconds. And next were the Rangers with the best time of qualifying, 28.11 seconds, which is exactly 3.09 seconds clear of them.
To stop your boredom, here is a quick rundown. Top 3 in qualifying: first are Rangers, second Team Galactic, third is Team Momo. And the bottom 3 is 14th Limers, 15th Balls of Chaos, 16th, finally, the home team, the Savage Speeders. That's sad.
Now, on to the race where the fan base was getting very excited with lots of spam into the chat.
The crowd was buzzing for the start of this race. As the lights went out, Team Galactic got to a flying start around turn 1 and 2. The Rangers fell back fast down the long straight, though as the marbles approached turn 5, the Rangers managed to get into third place at least. Throughout the whole lap, Team Primary and the Snowballs battled it out for 4th place, as the Hazers, who were in second, battled it out with Team Galactic for first.
As the marbles got off the conveyor belt into lap 2, Team Primary makes a huge jump into second place, and into turn 3, the Hazers slowed down massively, giving room for the Raspberry Racers to creep into the top 5 as the marbles enter turn 4. Soon, the Snowballs find themselves second, ahead of Team Primary, Raspberry Racers and the Rangers. And then, a big lead change as the Snowballs take the lead ahead of Team Galactic. Towards the last turn, the Hazers come up and back into the top 5.
At the start of lap 3, Mellow Yellow managed to slip into the top 5, and Hazers move into 4th. The Savage Speeders make a great run down the first straight and knock out Hazers out the top 5. Mellow Yellow takes 5th place as well. Around turn 8, Savage Speeders managed to get a third ahead of Team Galactic, surprisingly considering they were last in qualifying. The Rangers now take 7th place. This is very bad because they started in pole position. Towards the end of the lap, the Hazers take 5th place, back off Mellow Yellow.
Into lap 4, Team Primary jumped into the lead, down the inside of turn 1. The Snowballs tried to defend the inside, but Team Primary found a gap and slid down the inside. Team Primary managed to build a small gap to the Snowballs, who were bit by bit slowly falling behind. Around turn 9, we see Green Ducks enter the top 5 for the first time this race. Just before the end of the lap, Savage Speeders bump and slow down a lot, giving Team Galactic a lot of room to go back into second place.
Team Galactic was making a move towards the top 2, and by the time they were at the S's, the top 3 could have been covered by a piece of paper. This is when the race got really interesting. No major changes took place apart from a big battle between the Green Ducks and the Hazers, and it ended up with the Hazers taking 5th once again, and in this tight race at the Savage Speedway.
Into turn 3, Team Galactic made a move for second. It was successful, and it was horrendous dive bomb down at the inside. From at least 1.5 meters back, then into the S's. The top 3 close up. However, the Snowballs pull out with a good exit. Then into the Team Galactic made a move for first place with a slingshot out of turn 10. They had so much more momentum, and halfway down the main straight into the final turn and up the conveyor belt.
Into lap 8 and lap 9, Team Primary started to close in on Team Galactic, and into turn 3, Team Primary made a massive dive down the inside. However, the Hazers made a move down the inside of them both, and led until the S's, where Team Galactic made a brave lunge up the inside and defended well for the rest of the lap.
Into lap 10, the Hazers made a move into turn 3, diving down the inside to pass Team Primary. And into the final corner, the Hazers tried to sail round the outside. However, they couldn't, as Team Galactic defended the outside and just won the race by small margins.
In conclusion, Starry from Team Galactic had a great race, and of course he won the race. In second place was Hazy for the Hazers, and rounding out the top 3 was Snowy for the Snowballs.
Now for the rest of the race rundown. So here we go. Team Primary, Savage Speeders, Rangers, Raspberry Racers, Green Ducks, Mellow Yellow, Midnight Wisp, Balls of Chaos, Team Momo, Hornets, Roger Rollers, Thunderbolts, and in last was the Limers.
And thanks for listening to this episode of the unofficial fan-made Marvula 1 podcast.